and welcome back to your YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about anxiety, what it is, common misconceptions, and some statistics to show how severe this problem is. Keep in mind, this segment will stretch over the course of 3 videos, so don't miss out on those when we upload them next week.
We have conducted a simple survey to notice what the public knows about anxiety, specifically those that have not studied psychology in a very in-depth manner.
So to start, what is anxiety? Many classified it as stress, overthinking, or feeling overwhelmed. Some even took it as far to label it as chronic stress. That provides very few instances of actual relief.
But still, it is not quite so simple. There are several types of anxiety disorders, including generalized anxiety disorder, panic disorder, and various phobia-related disorders. However, from those who completed the survey, 62.9% did not know there were multiple categories it can be split into.
Keeping those for our next video, we can define generalized anxiety disorder, or GAD. It is characterized by excessive, uncontrollable worry over events and activities and potential negative outcomes. The fear and anxiety can cause significant problems in areas of their life, such as social interactions, school, and work.
When we question which sex the public believed to deal with more consistent anxiety disorders, 80% reported women over the 20% that said men. This is actually true since women are twice as likely to be affected as men.
This is while many believe that more than around 50% of children between the ages of 13 and 18 years old suffer from anxiety disorders. This is interesting because the actual number is 25.1%. Keep in mind, this only takes into account those who have been professionally diagnosed.
Additionally, when we surveyed who was or knew someone that was professionally diagnosed with an anxiety disorder, 39.4% stated that this was true. When it came to asking about self-diagnosed, this number was raised to 66.7%. These numbers clearly show how prominent this mental illness is in today's day and age.
It is also good to know where this disorder stems from. Leaving the discussion of phobias for our next video, there are other common causes that many probably overlook. From a survey, it was noticed that the most common responses were school, overthinking, genetics, family issues, trauma, people, low self-esteem, and fear.
Even though ranging in a long list, it is very thorough for what children have to deal with and what may be overlooked in their day-to-day lives. From worrying about their performance at school or striving to seek approval, anxiety disorders can take over and limit their ability to interact socially.
Anxiety tends to run in families, but it isn't entirely clear how much of this may be due to genetics and how much is due to learned behavior. However, your environments impact you in a very significant way.
Social anxiety disorder may be a learned behavior. Some people may develop the condition after an unpleasant or embarrassing social situation. Also, there may be an association between social anxiety disorder and parents who either model anxious behavior in social situations or are more controlling or overprotective of their children.
Overall, anxiety disorders are clearly not a mental illness that can be overlooked, especially in today's young generations.
If you want to learn more about anxiety disorders and what is on the more fundamental level, we will have more statistics and websites linked in a blog post on our website. We will also be posting another video next week going more in depth about this issue.
Please remember that we are not professionals, and if you are dealing with an anxiety disorder or any other mental illness, please seek an adult or physician to confide in.
You can also call the suicide hotline at 1-800-273-8255. Don't be afraid to speak up.